All right, everybody, we are going to go ahead and get started. Happy Saturday. Warm up today. We got total body extensions, fighter bounce. Sorry for those of you at home who had to hear that. Squats and fast march with the twist. So happy Saturday. We are going to get started on explaining the workout. We have 3 AMRAPs today. They're 7 minutes each. You're going to go through 5 exercises. The rep count goes 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 for each one of these AMRAPs. Hopefully you guys printed out your sheet, and you're going to go through those 5 exercises as many times as you can in those 7 minutes. After each AMRAP, we will take a 60-second break before starting the other one. So I will remind you of what's coming up in that AMRAP so you can be prepared and get things set up if you need to switch it out. I will try to get through as much as I can in the warm-up, but we may have to show the demos for AMRAP 3 in that 60-second break. So starting with AMRAP 1, we've got 5 push-ups. Remember, we're not a T in this one. You don't want your elbows 90 degrees from your shoulders, nor are we doing tricep exercises. You're doing make an arrow out of your arms. So they should go up to an angle at your shoulders. Think about the bullseye. You're hitting your goals. You're going to drop that chest all the way to the ground and then push back up, toes or knees. You're going to do 5 of those, and then we're going to get up 10 jumping jacks, nice big fast jumping jacks, and then we're going to go 15 kettlebell swings. Grab your kettlebell or dumbbell. You're going to do 15 of these. Remember, hinging at the hips and pushing forward, letting the hips do the work, not the arms pulling it up. You can use a dumbbell for that one as well. Then we're going to go 20 total hurdle drills. So I would already have this set up if you're going to be using this. And you're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 20. And then after the 20th one of those, we have 25 toe taps. So whatever surface you want to use, you're going to go 25 on each side. So count your dominant leg all the way up to 25, and then we'll go back into the 5 push-ups. That's AMRAP number 1. Again, you got 7 minutes. We'll take 60 seconds in between before we start AMRAP 2, which begins with 5 burpees, down, out, in, and jump up. You're going to do 5 of those, and then we're switching into 10 Mario jumps or power skips on each side. So if you're doing the Mario jumps, foot is planted, and then you're exploding up off that box. You're going to do 10 on one side, switch, do 10 on the other, or power skips, same thing. You're just taking the elevation out and doing it from the floor. If you need to, take that jump out as well. 10 on each side, and then we're going to go 15 each side, lateral feet. 1, 2, 4 steps per rep. So 15 of those, 20 total plank pulls. You're going to be in that high plank position. Wrist right below those shoulders, feet about hip width apart, and then you're going to pull underneath your body. Make sure you're not rotating and pulling this way. You want to shift your weight through your 1 remaining arm and 2 feet on the ground, squeezing that core. Very minimal rotation through those shoulders or hips. Then we're going to go 25 each side, high knees. So count that dominant leg again, all the way up to 25, or the less impact option will be 20 total Heismans. So count those out. Again, taking some of the impact out from those high knees. And then that is AMRAP 2. AMRAP 3, we are starting with bodybuilders number 1. However, if at home you're working with the weighted bag, or here in the gym if you have lower back issues, you're going to go bodybuilder number 2, which is the deadlift, row, curl, press. Otherwise, if you guys have those dumbbells, you're going to go renegade row on each side, push up, in, bicep curl, shoulder press, and repeat. Then we're going to take it down to 10 total sprinters. So elbow to opposite knee, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 10. And then we got 15 each side, front to back, fast feet. So This one you count the same as lateral, but you're going front and back. And then we have 20 total spiders. 1, 2, 3. Make sure those wrists are right below those shoulders. You can elevate this one, but don't be elevated out here. You want to still keep that same principle of form, shoulders over those wrists. And then we're going to finish up with 25 squats. And that is it. So AMRAP 1, we are starting with 5 push-ups, 10 jumping jacks, and then follow your list. Let's get this party started. Yes, thank you. Woo. Here we go, AMRAP number 1, 7 minutes on the clock, starting 5 push-ups, 10 jumping jacks, 2, and go. Very good. We got 5 strong push-ups, toes or knees. Remember, you're counting for yourself. And then 10 jumping jacks. And then we're going to go into those kettlebell swings. Remember, use those hips, 15 of these. You can use a dumbbell. Exhale when you push those hips forward. After those kettlebell swings, we got those hurdle drills. Hopefully you guys already got it set up. We're going to do 20 total. Make sure you're counting. Keep pushing. And then we're going to go into those toe taps, 25 on each side. And back to the top. Once you finish those toe taps, you're back into those push-ups. How you guys doing? Awesome job. Once you finish those toe taps, you're gonna go into those push-ups. Stay focused. Remember, get rid of that fluff in your head. You don't have to think about all the things that you have to do. I want you guys listening to your body. Very good. Nicely done. Once you finish one, you're going right into the next. Try not to pause. Of course, at any point in those 7 minutes, you have to take a break. You can. Just challenge yourself. When it starts feeling uncomfortable, don't just stop, because that's what you're used to doing. Push through that wall. Progress that wall a little bit further away each and every time. You guys are already 3 minutes into it. Almost. Remember, once you finish these AMRAPs, you're not coming back to them to finish it nice and strong. Core stays nice and tight. You're going from one into the other. Breathe when you need to. Stop and catch your breath when you need to is what I meant. You should always be breathing. And then start. If you lose your place, pick a spot to start and then just start over. Very good. Nicely done, you guys. You're almost halfway through this AMRAP. You don't get to do it again. So you got to get all that work out. You are competing with nobody else but you. We are halfway through AMRAP 1. Kettlebell swings, make sure you're exhaling. When you thrust those hips forward. Very good. Good push, you guys. Make sure you guys are progressing through these exercises. I don't care how many times you get through each one of these AMRAPs. I do care that you do them right. Don't squat in those kettlebell swings. You're hinging those hips back. And you have to hinge your hips back Don't just drop the kettlebell down. You want that movement in those hips so you can push it forward. If you're just doing this, you're still lifting those kettlebells up. Hurdle drills, that knee drives up as high as you can get it, side to side. And you can drop those feet down. You can go fast on these guys. Try to keep up. I'm talking and moving. You guys can match my pace. Let's go. Level up today. You guys got less than 2.5 minutes to go. And then we got those toe taps. Fast. Don't let yourself settle into that comfort zone. Push, push, push. Never be satisfied with normal, with ordinary. Push yourself to that next level. Very good. Awesome job. We're less than 2 minutes away. Done with this first AMRAP. Focus on the form. Push those hips back in the kettlebell swings. Pick up the pace on those toe taps. Nice deep push-ups. Less than 90 seconds. Stay with it. Very good. We are down to your last 70 seconds on this one. Let's go. If you've been holding anything back, bring it out right now. Last 60 seconds. You don't get to do this one again. It is going away. 1 minute. You can cross it off your sheet. You can move the kettlebell away. You can move your penalty box away. You don't need them again. Very good. Nice swings at home. 40 seconds to go. Stay with it. Remember, hurdle drills without that target. Same thing, get that knee up nice and high. 20 total, 10 on each side. However you want to count it. Jumping jacks, arms are nice and straight. Don't be that broken bird. Toe taps, let's get that pace up. We got 10 seconds to go. Very good. Nice pace at home on those hurdle drills. 3, 2, and done with AMRAP 1. Nice work, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna take 60 seconds. AMRAP 2, we've got 5 burpees, Mario jumps, or power skips, lateral fast feet, plank pulls, and high knees or Heisman's. So get rid of your kettlebells, get rid of your penalty box, make room. And while we still have 30 seconds, I got to pick this up. It's really heavy. I got somebody to celebrate. 200 sessions, Mr. Eric Kenyon, the awesome gentleman who serves our community as a firefighter and who also squat tosses with a kettlebell. What? All right, 15 seconds. Congratulations, Eric. Way to kill 200, all of them outside of the gym, by the way. We got 8 seconds. Stay with it. 5 burpees to start. 3, 2, let's go. Don't start late. I don't care. We're working 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes of work I expect. You lose a second, you did not complete the workout. 5 burpees, Mario jumps or power skips. 10 on each side of those. Remember, I want you driving up as high as you can. Get out of that comfort zone. Nothing good happens there, I will guarantee it. 10 on each side. Once you hit 10, you're gonna switch. Don't worry about what your neighbor's doing. You're focusing on you. You're leveling yourself up. And then we got 15 each side. Lateral feet. 4 reps. Count as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can pick up the pace. We're gonna go plank pulls next. That one you're gonna slow down a little bit because I don't want you rocking those shoulders or those hips. Keep your wrists underneath your shoulders. Don't pike up those hips. And exhale. Time your breathing. Use this one to recover that heart rate a little bit because we get to go up into high knees or Heisman's. 25 each side Heisman, high knees, or 20 total Heisman's. 2 minutes down already. When you're going to go high knees or Heisman's, police your area. Make sure you got nothing that's going to roll an ankle. Once you finish those high knees or Heisman's, you get to go back into, you know it, those burpees. Replace your hands with your feet. Don't let your heels go together. Don't let your knees point outward. All of those easier ways to do burpees. Challenge yourself. Try to get those toes right behind those palms of your hands. After those burpees, Mario jumps, power skips, same exact thing. You're just taking the elevation out. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 10 on each side. Then we're gonna go lateral fast feet. 4 reps, count as 1. You already got your first 3 minutes down. Remember, you don't get to do these again. So you gotta leave everything behind. Chances are you're not gonna use the equipment again. So if it's your favorite toy, you gotta use it. Get all that work in. Very good. Keep those hips and shoulders level in those high plank pulls. Don't make it easy. Rotating that weight to the other shoulder, easy. Engage that core, still not easy. Don't choose the easy way out. Pick up the pace, increase that intensity. Remember, you came here to work on you. Keep those hips flat. Focus on your form over everything. 3 minutes left. Let's go. Plenty of time. You got time to get 4 more rounds in. I know you can do it. Work smart on those power pulls. Use them to recover your heart rate a little bit. You get to engage that core and slow the pace down. The faster you go, the more you're rotating those hips. Slow it down. Ladies in the gym, slow those down. Keep your hips flat. Make your core work. 2.5 minutes left. Remember, it doesn't matter how fast you're moving if you're not doing it right. It doesn't count. All right. I'll go through the top again. 5 burpees. Replace those hands with those feet. Don't let your heels come together. See what that does to my knees? Right here. Don't jump in between. See what that does to my hips? So make sure you're focused on the form. Mario jumps, 10 on each side. Or get rid of the elevation and do power skips. We're under 2 minutes. Once you finish one side, you're going right back onto the other. Remember, it's not all or none. You can break it in half. We got lateral fast feet coming up after those Mario jumps. Remember, 15, 4 reps, 4 steps to rep. And then plank pulls. You're staying nice and tight. Shoulders, hips do not rotate. Grab underneath the body. Again, don't rotate. Don't pike those hips up. Focus on that form. 1 minute left. The ghost turned up the music. All right, we got less than a minute to go. 45 seconds. Finish this one up. We're gonna go into the third and the final AMRAP. High knees, 25 on each side. Count that dominant leg. Remember, not high knees. So if you're unable to get that knee all the way up, slow it down into that fast march or switch it up and go into those Heismans. We got 15 seconds. Dig deep. As it gets closer, you don't slow down. You push. You want to get that next rep count done. 5, almost there. 3, 2, nicely done. All right. We're going into AMRAP 3, the third and the final one, starting with bodybuilders, 1 or 2, 1 if you can, 2 if you have to modify because of your equipment or lower back issues, sprinters, front and back fast feet, spiders, and squats. All right, we still got 30 seconds left. Word of the day for those of you at home, now and later, reevaluate. If you guys are part of the coaching program, you got an email yesterday. I asked you to reevaluate your priorities and think about if your life decisions are reflecting those priorities. So reevaluate everything. Make sure your actions are in line with your priorities. We got 9 seconds. Remember, we got those bodybuilders, 1 or 2, 3, 2, and last AMRAP has begun. Weighted bags at home. You're gonna do number 2, deadlift, row, bicep curl, press. If you have dumbbells, you can go into number 1, renegade row on each side, a push-up, stand up, bicep curl, shoulder press. Remember, we never stand up with those backs down. You're coming up from a squatted position. Then we're in those sprinters, 10 total, 5 on each side, however you want to count it. After those sprinters, we got front and back. Again, 4 reps, 1 count. 4 steps equals 1 rep. I do want to get that pace up. If you're moving with me, I got my count on my hand. And then we're gonna go spiders. High plank position, wrists right below those shoulders, 20 total, 10 on each side. Exhale as that knee goes up to that elbow. Again, not a fast movement, focusing on that core, letting you breathe. And then we got squats. Weighted or body weight, it's up to you. Woo! 25 squats. Take a little bit longer than you think. If you have to go sumo squats, that's fine. They're a little bit easier. So as those rounds go, you can switch it up into those sumo squats. You can go narrow squats. Then you're back into those bodybuilders. 2 minutes down. Remember, bodybuilders 1, same thing. Don't rotate those hips. Don't rotate those shoulders. Stand up from that squatted position. And then 2, deadlift, row, curl, press. This is it. Your last AMRAP of your Saturday. You still got 4.5 minutes. Don't drop those hips down. Stay strong. Georgia, I see you finishing up those squats. You're getting ready for bodybuilders. Stay with it, you guys. We still got 4 minutes left. Very good. Nicely done. Remember, when you walk in this door, when you turn on the Zoom, when you get ready in the morning, it's game time. You're not coming in here. Yes, I want you to have fun, but I don't want you coming in here all Ooh, I want you focused on your body. I want you focused on your goals. You step in that door, it's game time. You're working. Reevaluate where you are. Reevaluate what you do. Is it lined up with your priorities? Do you tell yourself, because it sounds cool, that your priority is to lose weight, and then outside actions are overeating, not eating enough, eating the wrong things. Your actions are not aligned with your priorities. Reevaluate that. Maybe you just need to switch your priorities, and that's okay. We got just over 3 minutes to go. Your actions will always express your priorities. If you come in here to laugh and have a good time, we're going to get that to you. But I want you to come in and laugh and have a good time and then switch it game mode. I want you guys to feel like you're athletes in here. Take it serious. You got less than 3 minutes to go. Very good. Nicely done. Keep pushing. You got 2.5 minutes to go. Keep those hips flat, guys. Stop taking that easy way out. It is easy to rotate that body. You will get more out of holding that core tight, focusing on the movement, listening to your body. Are those muscles burning? If they're not, we got to switch it up. Focus on your form. Keep those hips level. Don't just go through the motions. We got to shut that switch off. When you start thinking about anything besides what you're doing in here, that's when those things start happening, because you're not dialed into your body. We got less than 2 minutes to go. Whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you are right. If you're like, I can't focus on my body for 30 minutes, then you're right. You're going to let that mind shift and think about other things. You will never know if you're working hard enough because you're not listening to that feedback. We got 90 seconds to go. Let's go level up right here, right now. If you need that mindset of a finisher, here it is. And then starting Monday, I want you to focus on every exercise as it is a finisher. Focus on your form over weight, form over speed, form over reps. And then once you have that form right, then I want you to focus on those other 3 things. Keep your back straight. Shoulders should always be locked back. Core should be tight and engaged. If you're doing all of this, those hips will not rotate. Those shoulders won't rotate. Your back won't round. Very good. We're down to 45 seconds, you guys. Let's go. Almost there. Very good. Finish the one you're on. Start the next. Probably if it's not the spiders or the squats, you're going to get through it. And you can move on to the next one. Again, less than 30 seconds. Check it. Shift it into that higher gear. Let's go. You guys got it left in you. Awesome job on that. Bodybuilder Georgia, get it done. We got 15 seconds. Come on, Siobhan. Woo! 10 more seconds. Everybody else at home joining me later, happy Saturday. You know I miss your faces. We're down to your final 3. Don't you dare stop early. 1. Awesome. Let's stretch it out. Nice work on this Saturday. First stretch we're going to do is a seated model stretch. I want you guys keeping your chest upright. You got your heart rates up there. So one knee bent, put that foot on the outside of the straight leg, and then twist. Nice big deep breaths in, keeping those shoulders pulled back, back's nice and straight. Each time you release that breath, try to deepen the stretch. Nicely done, you guys. You guys have a favorite AMRAP? Number 1. Was it because it was the first one? And you felt fresher on it? Switch sides if you haven't already. What? 2. And then we're going to go into the butterfly. Bottoms of your feet together. It sounds like we have equal likes throughout the room. Those of you doing this later at home, instead of sending me the word of the day, you can send me which AMRAP you like the best. I'll accept that. Very good. Monday, if you are doing the workout from home, you're going to need a weighted bag or dumbbells, an elevated surface for lateral step overs, and there's some floor exercises you can elevate, a medicine ball if you have one, and sliders or an alternative to those if you have that. If not, if you don't have any of that equipment, don't worry, we've got you covered. Don't forget to check in for Shriners Children's Hospital on Facebook or Instagram. You guys have a fabulous rest of your day. Thank you for joining us.